That's weird. Usually our haircuts changed in the game.
And our clothes.
We could be anywhere. Remember, don't touch anything.
Look! You can set up any level!
How do you feel, Phill?
Whoa! It's like I busted the level cap with my head.
And what can you do now?
Wow! I think I can do anything.
Val! Looks like they caught her.
Location selected. The woods.
We can choose any location.
We have to save Val.
Wait, not yet. We have to save Ms. Johnson.
Then promise me that afterwards we'll come back for Val.
Of course.
Location selected. Throne room.
This is the game, right?
No, Vic. It's the school, the computer room.
Quiet! You hear that?
Bravo! The last level. The final boss. Victory. Credits. New game unlocked. Playtime's over.
We came to rescue Miss Johnson. We don't need anything else from you, okay?
However, I need something from you. Yesterday, you just reached the wasteland. But today, you are already at my doorstep. There is only one thing that could have transported you here. And I think you have it. I'll trade your teacher for the cube.
So, you don't want to fight us?
We can fight, or we can make a deal. I would prefer the latter. In a good game, any battle can be won simply with words.
Take it.
And bring back Val.
We have a deal.
First, show them to us.
Are you sure you want to bargain with me?
You don't have them.
Oh, I guess we're fighting after all.
Phill, cast something already!
I can't find anything! Everything's changed!
Stop!
Huh, improvising. Not bad.
Let us go, or I'll blast the cube to pieces.
Do you even know what it is?
A companion cube?
Let me tell you what is going on here. I'm sure after you hear me out, you will willingly hand me the cube. A long time ago in a little studio, a few brave souls decided to make a video game. But no ordinary one. After all, the only real threat while playing a game for countless hours is obesity. No, our heroes wanted real adventure, so that you could actually run and fight. What did they call it? Complete and total immersion. And they succeeded. They created Heroes of Envell, a world which you could enter like a game. Oh, it would be a sensation. The creators themselves played day in, day out. They enjoyed upgrading their weapons, unlocking secrets, and defeating enemies. But unfortunately, even the most interesting of games can get boring. So the creators designed a truly powerful foe, a foe that could surprise them. that is how I came to be. I had to battle them, and I was relentless. I wanted to win at least once. But Heroes of Envell has very strict rules. The players can't die. Indeed, the fear of danger is worrying, but you can't actually make a game where death is possible. If a player fell into a deadly trap, the game would gently relocate him to a checkpoint. There was also a penalty for dying. The poor player had to stand still for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Unlike the players, my death was never fake. They beat me every time for real. I'd get reborn, and they would return. I was burned, struck by lightning, frozen. I lost count of my defeats. However, I did have one advantage. It couldn't get any worse. It took years for me to realize this, but when I did, I knew it was time to act. I noticed that the game had mistakes, holes that the creators hadn't spotted. Even though you can't change the rules, it turns out you can change the variables in the rules. So I switched the penalty for dying from a mere 30 seconds to infinity.
Why is he telling us all this?
I don't know. He's planning something, but I've got my eye on him.
Of course, defeating the players is one thing, but to keep a firm grasp of your victory is the true goal. After all, the creators of the game had access to my world. At any moment, they could strike again and beat me. I decided to act preemptively. I looked for a way to enter your world. But the gates work only for the players. It's a rule, and you can't break it. I was afraid I'd be stuck here forever. But all of a sudden, it was as if the creators themselves had helped me. When the game was still in development, they had made a certain set of instruments. Like the cube. With it, you can change gravity, move items, or summon a portal to any part of the game. A useful thing. But more importantly, the cube was created to bypass the rules. The one who wields it can bend the rules as he pleases. With its help, I can leave this game and bring my army to your world.
Art, try to stall him.
We can make a deal. We will tell your story. No one will disturb you. You will be safe and sound.
My safety doesn't worry me anymore.
But then, why go to our world?
Arthur, I am sure you know this feeling when you have just started a new game and nothing seems to be working, and everyone is beating you, and suddenly your first victory, and then another, and another. And so after countless battles, you finally become the champion. Imagine this is my case. I just love to win. I will take over your world and crush anyone who stands in my way at any cost. I was created a villain, therefore don't expect me to play fair. Amusing. What do you think? Why am I telling you my plans on conquering your world? So that you could stop me? No. To quote Alan Moore, I'm not some cartoon villain. I was stalling until your weapons had lost all power. I told you, In a good game, any battle can be won with words.
Mrs. Johnson?
What are you waiting for? Grab your weapons and get to work!
I'll never skip geography ever again.
Perfect. Let's play on equal terms.